Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Elaine and I'm living with autoimmune disease. Yep, it's not clickbait. I have scurvy. Scurvy, a vitamin C deficiency, things that people don't have in 2024. I obviously live in the United States. I live in California. I have plenty of fruits and vegetables available to me and I eat those. So how did this happen? I've had a rough couple of months, 3 months. I've had a rough time lately and I keep going to the rheumatologist telling him that I think my medication is not working. I've been struggling a lot with joint pain, muscle pain, swelling, dry skin, fissures on my hands. As you all know, because you've been following me this month, I had been struggling with the skin problems on my face they thought was from sun. I've been itching a lot lately. My mouth broke out and I told you all I had geographic tongue and my tongue had sores on it. I busted a blood vessel in my eye. My blood pressure's been high. You all might be thinking, well, that sounds like autoimmune disease. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The problem with scurvy is that it mimics rheumatological issues because all the symptoms are things that we deal with on a daily basis. So when you all came with me to my doctor appointment where I went to the lab and got my vitamins checked because the gastroenterologist thought that my mouth and my tongue could be a vitamin deficiency or an iron deficiency, I'm not sure anybody had an idea that vitamin C was gonna come back low. And not just low, non-existent. I think we all just assumed I was anemic again, especially because I've been dealing with great amounts of fatigue. If you all have not noticed in the videos, I look like a zombie. Okay, maybe not a zombie, I'm looking like a pirate. I can't get good sleep and I seem to never get enough sleep. I'm always walking around with black circles under my eyes, but I have scurvy. Scurvy. I think my rheumatologist was completely shocked when he discovered that my vitamin C was non-existent. And the reason why is because all the symptoms that I've been having, and especially the ones that have gotten worse this month, line up with the symptoms of scurvy. So not just having blood work to confirm it, but I also have the symptoms. I guess that's how they can rule out a lab error. We talked about maybe it's a lab error, but the lab really did the test correctly. I remember her putting it in a black bag and getting the ice pack out and her specifically telling me there were special rules about a vitamin C level. I'd never had that before. As a person with vasculitis, I've had obviously like blood clotting checked and those have to be kept warm. And if you have vasculitis, you understand those tubes are warm. They usually have us keep them under our arms. So I was asking about why it was in a black bag and on ice. Also, I am a patient at a teaching hospital in Los Angeles. The lab is used to seeing very strange tests, I think. Where do we go from here? Well, I started a vitamin C supplement, an oral supplement that I'm taking. It's a high milligram, it's a prescription. And the plan is that I take that for a couple of weeks and I get my levels rechecked in 2 weeks to see if my body is actually absorbing vitamin C. Now, like I told you, I live in a state where fruit and vegetable are aplenty. I am your stereotypical Californian who includes avocado as a food group. So not having vitamin C at all come up in my blood is a little strange. So, like I said, the plan is to see if I'm absorbing the oral supplements in a couple of weeks. I will have blood work redone and we will figure out where to go from there. I'm a lucky patient in the sense that I have a whole medical team caring for me. And although this is a very rare diagnosis and one that doesn't really happen in the US, I have a team of physicians who have stepped in to try to figure it out and trying to help me feel better. So it's a waiting game now to see what happens. I will keep you all informed of what happens in the future. because I'm just as curious as everyone else is. How did this happen? And are we going to fix it easily? Or is it going to take a little more work than oral supplementation? And if you want to guess what I'm going to be for Halloween, yeah, you guessed it. I bought an eye patch and a Jolly Roger t-shirt for our work Halloween party this week, because why wouldn't I take full opportunity of actually being a scurvy-ridden pirate? I'm sure you all have a ton of questions. I'm not sure that I'm going to have answers because I'm figuring this out as I go, as is my medical team. I just want to say that as an autoimmune disease patient, do not add vitamin C to your regimen until you speak with your physician. Just because this has happened to me, it's really rare. And as an autoimmune disease patient, you don't want to build your immune system when your physician is trying to help you calm that overactive immune system. So please, please, please do not go adding vitamin C to your medication until you speak with your physician and you all determine if that's something that you need to do for you. This is a very rare diagnosis. My treatment is being overseen by my rheumatologist and a medical team. It is not over-the-counter supplementation, it is prescribed. If you want to cheer me on my scurvy battle, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I know I don't have a lot of information right now, but I will educate you all in the future as soon as I know what else is going on. You all know that I'm here to share my experiences with you. But I will say the one experience that I would love for you all to take away from this: don't ever blame autoimmune disease on something and not mention it to your physician. If you are having joint pains, muscle pains, mouth sores, things like that you know are part of your autoimmune disease, be sure to mention them during your appointments, because it might be a clue into something else going on. It might not just be autoimmune disease. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to come along on my adventure, I would love to have you. The more friends, the more better. Please hit the subscribe button, especially if you want to follow my scurvy journey, because I will obviously share more about this in the future. And until my next adventure, go have yours. Now off to the pirate ship.